Hello, welcome to the Hoenn region. This is the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys to the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee.
Hi, Mackenzie.
Hi,
Pokemaniacs. I need to point out the obvious here.
And we're going to talk about the Dawn fan in the room.
Yeah, you sound a little bit different.
Yeah, so as it may be apparent, I've taken a sabbatical from my health, and I've decided to go on a journey of self-insichery.
Self-insichery. Yeah, this week has been a little bit trying. You've been super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always get hit with sickness harder than I do.
I don't know. It's weird.
Poor Mackenzie.
But we're pushing through.
Yeah, I tried to convince you not to record until you were feeling better, but he wouldn't want to let you guys down.
Right.
You're such a good person.
Oh, thanks.
I wonder how long this is going to take us to do this episode, though.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. There will be a lot of editing.
A lot of naps.
A lot of naps and a lot of editing
breaks.
out coughing and stuff like that. But how are you this week?
I'm good. I had a little bit of sickness, but not as bad as you did. It's been a long week because neither of us are feeling very well, but I feel great now. Just a little bit sad that you're still sick.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my asthma that makes sickness hit me harder.
Maybe you just sound so sad. I feel sad when you have to talk.
I'm definitely not sad. I feel good. I'm smiling. You can see that.
You can't tell through the voice though.
No. But I'm in good spirits, and we had fun this week, I think. This is a long stretch of Pokemon.
Yeah, it was really long, but really fun.
Yeah, it was good. We didn't really do anything else this week of note, obviously, with me being sick and everything like that. So we're probably going to skip Game Corner and just go straight into our week of Pokemon.
And that's okay, because I have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long thing anyway, so might as well get into it. Here we go.
Let's
Pokemon
go.
time.
Our little shoulder shuffles every time we know there's a music break.
Yeah, we dance a little bit. So we get into it, and we just start out from Mauville. Mauville was the last city that we visited. That is where we faced Watson, and we got the Dynamo badge. Mm-hmm. That was a difficult gym fight for both of us.
Yep, I'm glad to leave it behind.
Both of us whited out multiple times.
That's in the past.
Yes.
You don't have to talk about it anymore.
Maybe a bit of a spoiler, but was not the same situation that happened this week for either of us. So that's good.
It was a fun week.
Ouch. Exactly. So I hit my shin.
Ouch.
And so we head out of town, and we go to the north. And in the north, on Route 111, we have the ability to rock smash and finally get past the Windstrait house. Because the Windstraits we couldn't go north of before because there were the rocks there that we couldn't get past. But now we can rock smash them.
Now we can. We can rock smash our way through the Hoenn region.
And we get to the other side of the rocks, and we talk to an interview pair.
There's an interview team. Yep.
Called Gabby and Ty.
They were very direct and very demanding.
And they had a doubles battle for you.
We had a double battle.
And you were worried that you were going to need my help, but then you didn't end up needing it.
No, because I just button mashed and made my way through.
I think you are starting to understand it a little bit.
A little bit. Come on, don't make me sound too smart.
And we beat up their Magnemite and their Whismur, and then they're like, okay, in one word, tell us, how was the battle?
What did you say?
I can't remember. I was going to say disappointing, but then I remembered who I'm playing. I'm Norma Jean.
I was just as ruthless.
So I said something. I said delightful or something.
Oh, you would, you good guy. I said easy.
Easy? Nice. Yeah. That's funny.
My interview on TV later.
Yeah, I haven't seen my interview yet.
I saw mine.
but you might see my interview.
Yeah. We
mixed records this week.
We mixed records and did some trades.
That was at the end of the journey, so
I'm jumping ahead. Sorry.
No, I don't.
Back to Route 111.
I was just saying that was at the end of the journey, so there was a lot of records to be mixed. Mm-hmm. So that's lucky, because we're going to be able to see a whole bunch of stuff. Like, you might see my victory over but I didn't do the interview. I forgot to mention that last week. After I beat the contest, the cool, easy contest, or normal rank contest in Verdant Turf, mm-hmm. There's an interviewer waiting to ask you about it, but I ran out to go save, and I didn't do the interview, and when I went back, he was gone. So
you left him in the dust.
Yeah. Oops. So I didn't do the interview for the contest, so you might not see...
I won't see it then.
...my interview on your... But if I had done the interview, then you would have seen it in your game, cool. Which is really cool. Other characters that we meet up here are Picnicker Irene and Camper Travis. Actually, sorry, talking about the contest, did you ever go back and try it?
No, I didn't.
No?
I didn't make it back. There was so much to do this week that I didn't have time to go back and try the contest yet.
That's okay. This coming week now, very slow.
Okay.
Very short, very slow week. So what we'll do is we'll just go do contests.
Do contests, and do they level you up?
No.
Dang it. Okay, I have a lot of leveling up.
You do get prizes, though.
I like prizes.
You get prizes for placing in the top 2.
Okay. What kind of
Out
prizes
of 4.
are we talking about?
They can be things like from great balls all the way to like full restores and stuff like that. So
okay.
Yeah, and I think you even get like a TM for beating your first one. I think. I can't remember.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah. And Picnicker Irene mm-hmm. has a Shroomish and a Meryl, and Camper Travis has a Sandshrew. So we get to face like almost one of every type on this route. We got Magnemite the electric steel, got Whismer the normal type, Meryl's a water type, Shroomish is a grass type, and Sandshrew is a ground type. There's so many types on this little, like, out of 4 trainers, that's so many types, you know? 3 battles, I guess I should say. Anyway, but I don't know. No problem, right?
No, nothing of note about those 2.
No, I wouldn't think so. But then we get to the part of the route where there is the sandstorm, and you can't continue until you get Go Goggles, unfortunately. Which, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a later thing.
Yeah.
That's what we need to go through
so
there.
Unfortunately,
I never knew that.
I thought I could catch Cacnea and Trapinch this week, but it's not until next week.
Through the sandstorm?
Yes.
Oh, life is starting to make sense now.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get my Cacnea or Trapinch this week, but I did catch some Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I'm such a fool. I didn't write any of them down.
Are you kidding?
No.
Gotta take a pause.
Yeah, okay, pause. So, on this route, I caught 2 Pokemon. This is Route 112 that's leading towards the cave, away from the sandstorm.
Okay.
So, on this route, I caught 2 Pokemon in the grass, and it was a Numel, which is like the little fire camel.
The little camel, I love him.
And I named it Level Up.
Level Up?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's like level up, but with lava.
That's cute.
And then I also caught a Machop.
Did
who I named Punchman.
Punchman. Fitting. Yeah. I like that name.
Who you actually saw at the end of the week, because we traded.
We did. We did some tradesies.
A Machamp.
Now it's a big boy.
It was a big boy.
I caught a Numel as well.
Yeah.
I named her Enchantress because I'm still going with villain names. But it's taken me so long to come up with a name. Yeah. It took at least 5 or 6 minutes straight just to sit here and think and be like, oh no, I'm running out of villain names. That's it. That's my story.
June Moon. It's the name of Enchantress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
DC villain.
Enchantress sounds better.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Yeah, June Moon is kind of a silly name. Actually, speaking of comic books, I messed up last week, or 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I messed up when I said that Lucifer was from Dark Horse. It's not from Dark Horse. Sandman, which is the comic I was referring to, is from Vertigo, which is a part of DC. So
That's
technically, he's a DC villain. Lucifer is.
I think you're the only one who's catching your quote-unquote mistakes. Yeah.
Well, I like to post them anyway, just so people know that I'm like learning from my mistakes.
Oh, you're so cute.
I also have to point out another mistake that I made now that we're on this topic, and that's Mawile doesn't have Strong Jaw as an ability and doesn't ever get Strong Jaw as an ability. Mawile has Hypercutter, which prevents its attack from being lowered. So you can't use things like Growl or Intimidate on Mawile.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I was thinking it had Strong Jaw because of the teeth in the back of its head.
That gross thing.
Which would have increased its power when using moves that have like Bite in their name or Fang in the name.
Right.
Basically anything that uses the mouth, it increases the power of. But Strongjaw actually doesn't even come into the games until Generation 5. So Mawile couldn't have had it.
Nope.
Anyway, so those are just the two things that I wanted to
Not bad.
correct. And the trainers along Route 112. Did Numel, you caught, was there anything else you caught on this route?
Not there, no.
No. So we fight Camper Larry, Picnicker Carol, Hiker Trent, and Hiker Bryce.
Camper Larry was funny to me. I wrote down what he said because it was cute. He said, "I'm strong and won't cry if I lose." And I was like, Larry, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cute.
That's great. I'm going to if I lose.
I will.
So. But then he has a Zigzagoon and a Nuzleaf.
Yeah. So he loses anyway.
So he loses.
Yep.
Because that's easy peasy.
And if I remember correctly, he did cry a little.
Right.
Yeah.
He sniffled.
Yeah.
Picnicker Carol has a Tailo and a Lombre. Trent has 4 Geodudes, which I'm sure you were thrilled by.
I was, happy for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hiker Bryce has a Numel and a Machop. But then we can't get to the cable car because our version's grunts are
Our
tied
rocket
up.
grunts are in the way.
Yeah, our rocket grunts are in the way. So instead we have to take the fiery path.
Yeah.
What did you think about this place? Other than, obviously, we couldn't get very deep into it because we don't have strength.
Yeah, we couldn't go too far, so there was only one way to go. In here, I caught a Geodude.
Yeah.
Finally. I named him The Rock.
The Rock.
Because The Rock can be a heal sometimes.
Right.
Yeah. And I also caught a Torkoal.
Yeah.
Torkoal?
Torkoal.
Yeah, the fiery turtley guy. He's cute.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I named him Pyro.
Pyro.
I thought that was a fitting villain name, and he's cool. I like him.
This is also our first chance to get Grimer and coughing.
I ran into a coughing a couple times, and then I just fainted them.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of this fiery path cave?
I like it a lot. It's neat because it gives you like an access to a bunch of fire types.
Oh yeah.
And like that's helpful. I like because like if you think back to Generation 1, we don't get a majority of the fire and poison types until we get to Cinnabar, which is Gen 7.
Yeah, it's far away.
That's like the end of the game. Like we get access to Growlithe and Vulpix kind of early in Gym 4, so right about where we are now. But that's it for fire types.
If you're smart, you choose Charmander.
Okay, true, but like you don't have very many other options.
Yeah, there's not many.
But this game is like, here's a handful of fire types. You want Numel, who evolves into Camerupt and is really cool.
Camerupt changed my mind about Numel. I was in love with Numel, and I thought it was so cute. But after seeing what it evolves into,
Camerupt is a sweet, grumpy boy.
He's weird.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of, like, the Pokemon that look like they're part of the earth. Like that one. And then there's...
He's a ground type.
The other one that was on our calendar last month.
Oh, yeah, Torterra.
They're just weird.
Torterra's next generation.
Weirdo.
So's the one that's this month, which is Baniri. Baniri and Torterra are both part of Generation 4.
Oh, this calendar is way beyond my
Yeah.
scope of Pokemon.
Yeah. I don't remember who it was like 3 months ago, but it was also someone you weren't familiar with. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I wrote down, I think this was after the cave, I wrote down I was getting lost a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't get lost in the cave because there was only one way in and one way out.
Yeah.
But after the cave, I got lost.
Yeah.
I didn't know which way to go.
So this is the upper part of Route 112.
This is where you rest
Or,
at the
Route 111.
old lady's house.
Yes, there's the rest at the old lady's house.
She wants you to take 2 naps, which is really weird.
It was kind of weird.
Because my Pokemon were rested. She was like, oh no, you're not rested enough. Take another nap.
Yeah.
It's strange. Stranger danger. There we go.
Yeah. There's also 2 cool trainers here. Cool Trainer Wilton and Cool Trainer Brooke.
Brooke was my friend for some reason. I think I liked her Pokemon.
No, she demanded you be her friend. That's what it was.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
And you were like, no, I don't want to fight you.
And then she had cool Pokemon, so I was like, yeah, okay, we can be friends.
She had a Wingull, a Numel, and a Roselia.
Oh no, she had terrible Pokemon except for a Numel. I don't want to be her friend.
Well, she demanded that you fight her and demanded you be her friend or something to that effect.
Jeez.
Then there was Cool Trainer Wilton with Electrike, Wilmer, and Makuhita. And if you had the Mach Bike, like yours truly, bam, then you could fight Black Belt Daisuke. And he has a Machop.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. We also meet a gentleman here who's staring at a tree, who you passed by.
I passed by. I didn't talk to him at all. I was like, oh no, he's not important. Until like later, half an hour, 45 minutes later,
yeah,
you told me to, oh, you didn't go talk to the guy. Go back and talk to the guy. Oh man.
Yeah.
I should just talk to everybody and do things in order.
But I talked to him because I knew who he was, because I've played these games before and I've played the remakes. And he was like, hey, I'm building a base in this tree. Here's secret power. Build a base somewhere. And I'm like, no. But thank you for giving me this, because now I can open up the secret shop in Slateport.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't do anything here with it.
Yeah,
you can go like into the... This is the thing that makes the holes in the walls, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
You don't know what's in the holes?
No, what's in the holes?
You can claim one as your base.
For what?
Because then when you mix records with people, people can find your base in their game and like look at like how you've decorated it. Remember how I was decorating my room in Johto?
Yeah.
You can do that in this game, but you can do it with a lot more. You get stuff like rugs and posters and dolls and stuff like that.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Like right now, I know for a fact that you have a C-Dot doll.
Yes.
And I also have a Torchic doll. I have a Lotad doll instead of a C-Dot doll. I have a Torchic doll, I have a Trico doll, and I have a Mudkip doll.
Where'd you get all these dolls?
Just from talking to people in the towns and stuff like that. But those things go inside of your base, your secret base, and then you can visit other people's secret bases and stuff like that and see how they've decorated and all that sort of jazz.
I think I'm too introverted for this game. I don't want to talk to anybody or like be social. I just want to catch the cute Pokemon.
That's funny. After the north part of 111, we get on to Route 113, which is the one where you asked me, is it snowing?
Yeah.
Because it does look like it is snowing, but
there's stuff in the ground and there's stuff in the sky.
But instead of snow, we are in at the foot of a volcano, and that volcano's name is Mount Chimney, and it's spewing smoke and ash into the air, and that is what is snowing onto the ground is ash.
Oh.
Ketchup.
Ew.
And Pikachu.
Cool.
And we are able to track not our footsteps, but we are able to kick the soot off the grass and leave trails where we walk. Isn't that cool?
It's neat. Yeah, this was different.
Yeah. And you get to the glass blower's house, and he gives you a soot sack.
He does, which I totally forgot to go back and gather ash.
That's okay.
I haven't been doing it.
No, it's not that big of a deal.
Oh.
If you gather enough ash, you can ask him to make you the polka flutes.
Right.
And the polka flutes are different in this game than they are.
Not for Snorlax?
They're not for Snorlax.
What are they for?
So there's several different colors of polka flute.
Okay.
There's one that removes sleep, which is, I think, the blue polka flute.
In battles?
Yeah.
Oh.
One that removes confusion. One that I think removes paralysis, or maybe it's just infatuation. It's one or the other. And then the black polka flute makes it so that Pokemon encounters are less likely to happen while you're playing it, and the white polka flute makes encounters more likely to happen while you're playing it.
Okay, these are kind of important and kind of cool then.
They are cool.
I like that idea.
You obviously can't use them in a Link battle. You can only use them in game.
Okay.
And I also found out the badge boosts.
You did
We
look
looked
them
up the badge boosts. Badge boosts only happen in internal battles. They do not happen in Link battles, but they are generations 1 through 3. And Generation 2 actually had an added secret effect of boosting the type that the badge was for.
I didn't notice any of these working though.
I didn't. I had no idea. It's so amazing to
Weird.
learn this after all this time. So flying actually was a really good idea for a type for me to take, because the very first gym was flying, and it increases attack, which increases flying type move efficiency because flying is a physical attack.
Yeah, because you were
type.
really strong by the end of last game.
And then the flying type badge increases the power of flying type moves.
No.
So every time I was using a flying type move with my flying type Pokemon, I was basically receiving double stab, which is same type
Cheater.
attack bonus for anyone who doesn't know what that means.
Cheating.
So that's really cool. I had no idea.
No, that was crazy that they actually work.
Yeah, and then the fourth gym is Whitney, obviously, and that's the normal type. So my normal flying type Pokemon were super strong because my normal type moves were boosted and my flying type moves were boosted.
Was Whitney the fourth gym? I thought she was third.
Third gym, sorry.
Okay. It's because I'm noticing a trend with third gyms.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Third gym of Generation 1 was Surge. He wasn't that hard. But yeah, thinking forward to the next generation games, you're right. The third generation or the third gym is a little tougher in Generation 4 and 5 actually. Anyway, that's okay.
I'll be ready for it next time.
Yeah, we'll get there when we get there.
I noticed on this leg of the journey that everyone was giving you free stuff. Everybody you talk to gives you berries, gives you items. And it's kind of suspicious. I'm like that in real life when people want to give you stuff for free. What are you doing? Why? What's your hidden agenda? Yeah. It's weird. So this gym.
There are a lot of people giving you stuff for free. You're right. By the old lady's house that wanted us to rest, there was a lady who gave us berries.
It's weird. Yeah. And biking through the ash, I caught a Spinda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are really cool. Those are weird Pokemon. I named him Mystique. Her Mystique. I
think they're supposed to be red pandas, if I remember right.
Oh, okay.
But they don't really look like red pandas, but I think that's what they're supposed to be.
I need to see these ones in action in a video for the anime because I don't really understand them. But they're kind of weird.
They're just dizzy.
Yeah, and I noticed in this lake too, there's a lot of weird kids hiding everywhere.
Oh yeah, the ninja kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, under like little blankets of soot.
Yeah.
I also caught a spinda.
Did you?
And its name is Dizex.
Dizex?
Yeah,
That's a good name.
Dizzx. Dizex. And I also caught a sand shrew, who I named Diggs with a Z.
I love that.
I love sand
That's
shrew.
perfect.
So I was like, yeah, this
Sand
is
shrew's
cute.
good. I love him.
Yeah. But you're right. Lots of little kids sitting underneath the soot, like Ninja Boy Lao and Ninja Boy Lung. And then there's also Youngster Neil, who has Trap Hinch. And I was like, you son of a bitch, you give that to me right now.
Give me your trap inch. So you robbed him.
And Parasol Lady Madeline, who has a Numal. Youngster Neil also has a Linoon, I should have said. Ninja Boy Lao has 4 coughings. Again, I'm sure you were thrilled about that.
Loved it. Yeah, best friends.
There's Tori and Mia, who are twins that'll double battle you, and they have a Whismer and a Whismer. Ninja Boy Lung has a Ninkata and a Ninjask. Very easy.
Yeah, my first time seeing Ninjask.
And Youngster Dylan has an Aeron. And that one was a little bit tougher because he's Steel and Rock, which means that he's super effective against my flying type and my rock, or my fire type, I meant to say. But I got through them anyway. Any trouble along this route for you?
No, I basically used my Kadabra
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
And was zooming through everybody. So he leveled up quick.
Yeah.
He's strong. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
That makes a lot of sense.
Are you feeling nappish yet?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay.
We're gonna continue.
Your voice isn't giving out yet. I'm surprised.
No, that's good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Then we make it to Fall Arbor Town.
Fall Arbor Town.
Fall Arbor, yes.
Why did they name it Fall Arbor?
I don't know.
Oh.
Why did they name any of these names?
Fallalabur.
What does verdant turf mean? Verdant sounds like verdant, which I think means green. But what is turf? Turf is
like grass.
grass.
Green.
Yeah. So green
so fall
grass
is like a season, and arbor
is
is
tree.
Like,
so autumn trees. Fall arbor.
Fallarbor.
And then what's Mauville? Mauville.
Like mauve.
Mauve. Okay.
Like the color, and then ville, like the ville.
Sure. Yeah. So maybe it's always like a color and a something. Rust burrow. So rust is the color, so it's red because it's rocks. Rocks are can be rusty colors if they're like got clay mixed into them or whatever. Like you think of the Grand Canyon, that's like rust colored, right? Or Ayers Rock. It's also rust colored. And then burrow is like that's a type of part of a town.
Yeah.
Like we live in a borough in our city. What? Like the area of the town that we live in, that I'm not going to say out loud, is called a borough. We live in the borough of... Yeah. So Rust Borough, and then there's Petalburg.
Got it.
Petal being like pink in color. Right?
Yep. Berg, like a berg.
Like a berg.
Yeah, of course. These make sense now.
Dewford. Dew is like a blue.
Ford is like some kind of a name of a town sometimes.
Yeah, I guess so. Slate Port. It's a port, and it's slate in color.
We just cracked the code.
We did. That's
we
cool.
deciphered
Fall
this.
Arbor.
We're so good. So Fallarbor.
Yeah. So Fall Arbor Town.
Fallarbor is funner to say.
As the next level of, so the super rank contests.
Did you do it?
I did not.
Me neither.
I was like, you know what? I haven't had time to mix any more Pokeblocks, so I don't have the ability to enter Swellow into the super rank for tough, or for cool rather. So I will come back to this another time, and
Nice.
I just kind of shot through. There's a few things in this place though that are of note. There is the move reminder, of course, and there is Professor Cosmo's house. I don't know if you know about that.
I did. I went
Yeah.
there.
Okay, but it's empty because Professor Cosmo's not home.
No.
But right next to his house, there's a crater that if you talk to the crater, you'll get a nugget.
I didn't do that. How do you talk to a crater?
It's just a hidden item in the middle of a crater next to his house.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I don't know, you obviously don't know this because we just kind of did it for you, but if you take that meteorite that you got and you take it back to Professor Cosmo now, he will give you the TM for return.
Oh,
which is
okay.
the move that I used with Dodrio, remember?
Right. Okay. Yeah, I just got the meteorite and I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you do. You
Sounds
take
good.
it back to Professor Cosmo in Fall Arbor Town, and he will give you return, which is a good move if you have a Pokemon who's got high happiness.
All my Pokemon are happy.
Well, there
Come
you
on.
go.
They love me.
There you go. Then that's great. Then we get to Route 114 because there's really nothing else up here yet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Rune Maniac who's like, "Hey, you want some Rune or what do you call them?
Fossils?
Fossils. You want some fossils? I'm willing to share with you." And you're like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take a fossil." And he's like, "Well, go fucking get your own, dickhead."
He
and
did.
you're like, "Wait, what the fuck? Didn't you just say
That's
that you
exactly
would share
what he
with
said.
me?" Yeah, he said, "I'm in like a sharing mood right now or whatever. Would you like a fossil?" And then you say, "Yeah, I'd like a fossil." And he
Yeah.
goes, "Well, then go get your own." It's like, what? Anyway.
We need some good shit lemonade up in here.
Yeah, exactly. And then we head south out of the town to Route 114 because we are still looking for Professor Cosmo.
Mm-hmm.
This was something that was set forward to us from Devin Stern, kind of. We're still kind of just rolling through towns at the request of the Devon Corporation.
Oh, we're still running them Devon errands.
Yeah, which is funny.
Oh.
And then Fisherman Nolan has a barboach, and I was like, "Thank you very much. Now I know how to catch barboach because I can check my Pokedex to see where it's at. I need a good rod still. I need the good rod. But I'll catch a barboach as soon as I
You can get a Barbosa.
So I can get a Barbosa. Fisherman Claude has 3 Goldines and a barboach. And it's like, thank you very much again. Picnicker Nancy has a Meryl and a Lombre, which I'm sure you were excited about to see the Lombre again. You love that line.
No,
So very delectable to you.
no. It's weird. It's like a monkey with a weird, what are those things called? Lily pad heads?
Yeah.
Hats?
Senior and Junior Tyra and Ivy have another double battle for us of Roselia and Graveler.
Yay.
Weird team.
Weird team. Very weird.
Pretty easy to overcome as well.
Yep.
If you have a flying type and a ground type,
This is
real
the
easy.
senior and junior battle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was new to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't fight the ones on Route 112
Oh, wait, maybe I did.
or 117 by the daycare?
Oh, yeah, I did. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Okay.
Maybe I'm the one that needs the nap.
All good. Camper Shane has a Sandshrew and a Nuzleaf. And then my versus Seeker for this week, Pokemaniac Steve.
There you go.
Pokemaniac Steve. He's got an Aeron. And he's wearing Charizard pants.
Yep.
That's how I would describe it. He's like like pretending to be a monster. He's got his hands up like they're claws, and he's stomping around in Charizard pants.
Yeah, that's actually the sprite of our Patreon fans too.
Yeah.
They're called Pokemaniacs, and their little sprite on Patreon is this exact photo. And it's great. It's cute. If you want to be a Charizard pants wearing Pokemaniac, subscribe to our Patreon.
I love the pixel art of it. But the reason why Pokemaniac Steve specifically is my Versus Seeker is because his quote after you beat him, and I quote, is a big body that's all lumpy and hard, enormous horns and vicious fangs. Oof, 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 oof. I wish I had a Pokemon like that.
Oh my.
And I was like, oh, okay. I just like how he starts it with like a big body. It's like, what? Okay,
he
guy.
has a little explaining to do.
All lumpy and hard. But guy.
Weird. Okay.
Chill. There's quite a few trainers here. There's also Kindler Bernie, who's talking about barbecue, and then he's got a Slugma and a Wingull, which is like kind of funny because it's like he's got the Slugma for doing his cooking, and he's got a Wingull just in case things get out of hand.
He's got a bird and a worm.
He's got a bird and a worm. Hiker Lucas, who has another 3 Geodude, and Hiker Lenny, who's got 2 Machops.
My favorite.
Your favorite. Repetitive Pokemon. But once we're through them, we get to Meteor Falls. Did you have any trouble leading up here, by the way? You were still getting lost at this point, I believe.
Yeah, I was all over, and I didn't do this in the way that you're talking about it. I was completely all over the map here. When did you get to Lynette's house? Or Lanette?
Because
Lynette?
it's LAN, so local area network.
Oh, God.
So it's Lynette, but it's LANnet. Yeah.
This was before you went up here? You went to Lynette's house or no?
Before I went to Meteor Falls, yes. Okay. I did go to Lynette's house.
Me too, because I caught a couple Pokemon here.
Oh, yes. Sorry, the Pokemon that are here. I didn't even think about mentioning them.
I caught a Swablu.
Yeah.
Very cute. Like, it was cloud wings.
Yeah.
And named her Harley.
Okay.
Like Harley Quinn. I caught a Zangoose.
Yeah.
Named Zira from The Lion King 2.
Okay.
Which you've never seen, and we have to watch that.
I've
like,
not
tonight,
seen it, yeah.
We're watching that.
Okay.
I caught a Skarmory, which is so cool and so strong. I named her Bellatrix.
Yeah.
And that's it. Those are my notes.
Okay.
I just was wondering where I was fitting those notes into because I was so lost.
That's about right. Because you circled back.
Yeah. I went to Lynette's house and nobody was there. And then you're like, oh, you didn't talk to her over here. So I was like, God, here we go again. So I had to backtrack and then go back to her house. And
that's very true. I forgot that you have to talk to Lynette at the Pokemon Center in Fall Arbor Town. She's working on the PC there.
Yeah.
And she is like, hey, come visit me at my house. And then you do. And then she's like, I'm the one who created the Pokemon transfer system. I worked with this guy in Kanto. His name is Bill.
Yeah, she gives you her life story with Bill. And then she apologizes for her house being so messy.
Yeah.
And asks you to keep it a secret that she has a messy house. So she gives you a doll.
Yes. Which is a C-Dot doll for you and a Lotad doll for me.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my catch-up.
I also caught 2 Pokemon on this route. I caught a Seviper.
What's that?
Which is a snake, which is it is the opposite to your Zangoose. Because your Zangoose is a mongoose. Well, it's a cat ferret, as they say in the Pokedex entry.
It looks very unimpressed. Like, it looks like a second thought Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's just there, and the facial expression is just like, meh.
And Seviper is another Ekans.
Oh, really?
But it's stronger than Ekans. It's actually like between Ekans and Arbok. But it's a poison type snake.
I just Googled Seviper.
Yeah.
And I came up with an address in Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, Seviper. So there's
I got
an
it.
E. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen this guy.
Yeah. So Seviper and Zangoose are opposites, kind of like Scyther and Electabuzz for whatever reason. Scyther and Electabuzz
should
instead of
battle
Scyther
them.
and Pinsir. Well, it wouldn't be very fair to me because Seviper's a poison type and like poison type only, and your character Zangoose is a normal type with the ability immunity, which means that poison it can't be poisoned.
I stand by. We should battle them.
Oh, I see.
I need some advantage over you.
So Seviper's name is Venin,
Very nice.
Venin.
Yep.
And
Fitting.
then I
like
also
it.
caught a Swablu
Yay!
whose name is Q-Tip.
That's so good. That's a good one.
Yeah. But it'll change its name once it evolves. One day.
One day.
And then I caught one other Pokemon this week, but that's not until Jagged Pass, so I guess let's continue through Meteor Falls. We go into Meteor Falls, and we don't get very far. There's a bunch of magma/aqua grunts.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, you messed with us before, and now we're not going to let you get away with anything. And they come in and they steal a meteorite from Professor Cosmo,
Right.
who is now in this cave as well.
I feel like we're doing a lot of good deeds in this game.
Yeah.
We are stopping people from getting robbed. We're stopping people from getting chased. We're stopping people and saving their lives. And I don't like it because I'm a bad guy.
You're doing it for your own personal gain, though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's self-serving. Don't worry.
Okay, good. I better get a load of treasure for this.
And we meet the leaders of the opposite team
We do.
in this cave.
I met
so
your
I
Archie.
meet Maxie and you meet Archie.
I did.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, good work. Maybe you can join up with us and you can help us stop Team Aqua/Magma. And we will get through this together, and then you will be part of our team. And I was like, I don't think so.
I was like, I don't think so.
No. You guys seem like turkeys as well.
You're not Team Rocket. No, thank you.
And Cosmo is like, oh, thank you for saving me. But now you gotta go and help out.
Yeah,
I was
go
like,
do
oh,
more
thanks,
good deeds.
guy. Thanks, guy. And Meteor Falls actually will spill out into Route 115, which is just north of Rustboro, all the way back to the first gym town.
Oh.
If you go through Meteor Falls all the way to the end
Oh, really?
and go out, you are on Route 115, which is just north of Rustboro.
Oh my god, that's so far.
Yeah, which I did do.
Did you?
Yeah.
I caught one more Pokemon here. I caught a Soul Rock.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Nice.
Named him Bowser.
Bowser?
Yeah.
I tried to catch a Lunatone, but I spent 8 Great Balls.
Oh, you didn't get it?
And I didn't get it, and it was poisoned, so it died.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, well, whatever.
Oh well, it's not great. It's in a box.
Yeah. Bowser, that's cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you went back to Rustboro?
You what type do you think Soul Rock is? What does it look like? Just looking at it as
Well,
that
it's a
sun.
sun,
Yeah.
but it looks like a rock or like a ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does look like rock.
Yeah, but it looks like a sun.
Yeah. So you'd think fire.
Fire.
You could say it. You could say it. It does look like fire. I agree.
But isn't it like not though?
It's
isn't
not.
it like weird?
It's rock and psychic.
Psychic. Yeah, okay.
And Lunatone, which is it's I don't know what I want to call it. It's
Counterpart?
counterpart in my game. It's also rock and psychic.
Yeah. They're
Weird,
cool.
right?
I've seen them before just on Pokemon Go.
Right.
I have a whole bunch of them on Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very useful.
No, boring.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. They suck.
But
they
I'm-
have Levitate, which means that they're immune to ground types. I think.
Oh, that's cool.
I think they have Levitate. So yeah, they have levitate, which makes them immune to ground type attacks like they were flying.
Cool.
So that's useful for a rock type, which is normally weak to ground.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Some usefulness, but I don't think I'm going to use it.
No, I
We'll see.
wouldn't. Their
It's in the
stats
box.
suck, and they have no evolution. But yeah, we make it down to Route 115. We go and we fight Black Belt Knob, which is the second Black Belt Knob that we fought. There was also a Black Belt Knob in the last game.
Did I go this way?
I think you did. I
I
don't
went-
know if you fought Black Belt Knob, but I think you went this way because,
Oh, because I went through the cave for the
Yeah.
rock. Okay.
yeah.
I did do
And you
this.
reunited the two loves.
The two lovers, it broke the rock that separated them, and that was such a cute story, and I really liked it, and yeah.
And he gives you the HM for strength.
Yeah.
So
That
now
I
we
forgot until just now.
So we have the HM for strength, but no way to use it because we need the 4th gym badge.
Right.
But we're going to take a break before we head back up to Route 112
On the way to Mount Chimney?
on the way to Mount Chimney.
On the way to Mount Chimney.
See you guys in a little bit. Hello and welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, welcome back
Hey.
from our break. Poke fans and Pokemaniacs alike.
Oh, hey.
We're happy to see you here again. We're happy you've rejoined us.
I'm happy that you still have your voice.
I'm still sick,
Oh.
but I do still have my voice.
You still have your voice, and you still want to be here.
Yes. Everything is A-okay. I really should have taken a sip of tea before we
You really
continued,
should have.
though. Okay, I'm going to take it right now. Welcome back from my little tea break. Poke fans and Pokemon. No, I was just kidding.
Oh my god. How many breaks are we going to take?
We head back through. So, Rustboro, we go to Rust Turf Tunnel, which is the tunnel
The
that
Lover's Tunnel.
connects Verdant Turf to Rustboro. And that's the reason it's called the Rust Turf Tunnel.
Makes sense.
When we bust down those rocks, we reunite the lovers. They give us strength. That's true.
They do.
They
That's
do.
cute. They do.
And we get out again at Verdant Turf and swing back up through Mauville City and up Route 111 to Route 112, headed back towards Mount Chimney and the Fiery Path.
Woohoo.
But instead of going to the Fiery Path, we see that the cable car is
Yep.
now open for business.
This was so cute. I love gondolas. Like, in real life. They're so fun. So going on this thing and looking at my little sprite just hopping up and down, it's like, that
Yeah.
is exactly how it feels.
Yeah.
Going up a mountain in a gondola. They're not wrong. They captured that moment, the essence of it, just perfectly.
That's good.
I was more than happy. It was cute.
Yeah. Was cute.
Yeah.
And we get to the top of Mount Chimney, and we discovered that Magma and Aqua are locked in combat
With their Poochinas.
with their Poochinas and their Zubats.
Yeah. There was a lot of grunts with their doggies all facing each other.
Yeah. We do face one grunt up here,
Yep.
even though there's like 60 grunts. Well, okay, 60 is an exaggeration. There's like at least 10 grunts.
Yeah.
But we only face one. And I think it has the same thing no matter what game we're playing. I think it has a Zubat and a Poochina.
I think so, yeah.
Very easy.
That one was easy, yeah.
But then we face the Jesse and James of these games.
We sure do.
You face
Maxie.
Well, no.
What?
No. That's the mysterious 8th gym leader equivalent. The Jesse James equivalent
Huh?
for you was Magma Admin Tabitha. And for me, it was Aqua Admin Matt. And so Tabitha had 2 Numels and a Poochina.
Oh.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah. But that is the Jesse and James equivalent. Oh, and
really?
a Zubat. you have 4 fights. I only have 3. I don't know why.
They hate me.
Oh, maybe, you know what? That must have been Emerald. Sorry. Yeah, you do only have 3. Numel, Puccina, Numel. And I had Carvana, Puccina, Carvana.
Oh.
But then we fight Maxie and Archie.
It was very hard.
Yeah, Matt and Tabitha, easy. They'll get harder later, but they're easy now. But that is the Jesse and James equivalent.
Okay, so then Maxie and Archie are the beep equivalent?
The beep equivalent, exactly. Oh. So they both have a Mightina, a Golbat, and then either a Camerupt or Sharpedo in my case.
This was tough.
It was tough.
Yeah.
You got through on your first try.
Oh, no. Did you have more than one try?
I had more than one try.
In your, defense / my defense, I barely made it through. This was so hard.
I was trying to train up my match hop at this point.
Oh, no.
And my Swablu.
Just babies.
And yeah, I got through my Tina pretty easy, but Golbat swept my team.
I didn't
even get to Sharpedo.
No? Oh, no. Dang.
Yeah, Golbat swept my team, so I had to train up a little bit on Route 112.
Yeah.
Get my Pokemon over level 20.
Oof.
And then I went back up.
The worst.
Rematch.
Oh, you had to go all the way down. That's right.
And then I fought him again. Yeah, because I woke up, quote unquote, in Verdant Turf. Oh, no. I wasn't even in Mauville.
Damn.
But anyway, I'll go back up, and this time I swept him right back.
Oh, good. Yeah. Payback. Yeah, his Mightyena killed my bird, and then my Jafar was not effective.
Right? Because he only has Confusion and Psybeam, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's a dark type.
I was worried.
Oh, you're lucky that you weren't facing Archie then.
Yeah, worse.
Well, Sharpedo's water dark.
Oh, boo.
Yeah. So that would have been hard for you.
It was hard.
But I beat him the second time because Mightyena and Sharpedo both weak to fighting types. So I just threw match hop out there and I used Revenge, which is already kind of a powerful move. I think it's got 50 power or something like that. But if your Pokemon gets hurt before it uses Revenge, then it doubles the power of the move.
Oh.
So
cool.
I would send him out, and then the Mightyena would use Quick Attack, and I'd use Revenge. And then it was like, whack, okay, well, dead. And then Sharpedo also was faster and used something I can't even remember. It doesn't matter because one Revenge and it was dead.
Good strategy.
Golbat was a little bit harder, but I was able to take it out with Q-Tip. I sang it to sleep, and then I Fury attacked it until it was low, and then it killed Swablu, unfortunately, but then I brought out Combuskin or whatever and was able to take care of it.
Finish the job.
Exactly.
I like it.
So we beat Archie and or Maxie. And what did they say to you? Do you remember what their plan is? What Maxie's plan is? Team Magma's plan?
They wanted to erupt the volcano to make more land mass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible plan.
Yeah. It's better than Archie's plan.
What was Archie's plan?
The opposite. To flood the land.
What?
Yeah, so Maxie wants to make more land mass so that there's more room for land Pokemon and humans.
Yeah.
Archie wants to flood the land so there's more room for water-type Pokemon and less room for humans.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
None of these teams sound very good. See, I told you, we need to bring back Team Rocket.
Yeah. But then after you beat Maxie and or Archie, then the opposite will come up to you and be like, hey, good luck.
Yeah.
We are super chill and actually a really good team.
Yeah,
and
we don't want to fuck up the land at all.
Yeah, exactly. So help us take these guys on. And your character must have said something like no, because they're like, well, we'll see you around then, but hopefully you come to appreciate our vision in the future or something.
Or something.
And then we leave them there.
Yep.
And we head down the jagged pass without being healed. And there are trainers abound, including... Sorry, let me pull it up. Camper Ethan.
I didn't fight anybody here.
No?
No.
So Camper Ethan has a Zigzagoon and a Talo. And I was like, yeah,
Cute.
that kind of makes sense.
That makes sense.
And then there's Hiker Eric, who has 2 ball toys, which you haven't seen.
Yeah, no, I didn't fight these guys. I was keeping them, I think, for later levels.
Okay. Well, they're ball toys are like a ground
Ball
psychic.
toys.
Yeah, ball toy. It's like a top. They look like a little top.
No, okay, if you catch them, do they go in the balls pocket?
Yes, of course they do.
Nice.
And Picnicker Diana, who has a Shroomish, an Oddish, and a Swablu.
Okay.
But other than that, there's not much here. There's a burn heal or something. And you can catch some Pokemon here, which I did.
What'd you catch? I didn't catch anything.
I caught a Pokemon known as Spoink, which you haven't even seen.
Is that its actual name or
Its
the
name
nickname?
is Spoink.
No.
And its nickname is Perlman because it has a little pearl on its head.
Spoink?
Spoink. I think you might like this one. It's very cute.
I've never seen Spoink.
No.
This pig?
Yeah. Isn't he cute?
I do like him.
And then he evolves into that second one there, the Grum Pig.
Oh, I do like... Wait. Oh, God. I thought this was something.
What?
The thing on its tummy. I didn't realize it was part of his tummy. I thought it was... Anyway, I do like him. Yep, I approve. Yeah. He is cute. I'll be catching that.
Yeah. Spoink is very cute. Can you make a guess at what type it is?
I just read it, so... Yeah, I'm sorry. He's psychic.
He is psychic.
Spoiled.
It's a cute little 2-stage evolution psychic type.
Cute little piggy.
Cute little piggy. Yeah, so Perlman is my Spoink.
I like it.
And we jump down the rest of Jagged Pass, and we get to Lavaridge.
Yeah, the old people town.
The old people town.
Yeah, they're all chilling in the hot springs, all the old guys.
Yeah.
I wanted to go in there.
You can go in there.
What?
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in.
No, you just go through the back of the Pokemon Center.
Oh, boy.
There's like a little onsen entrance area in the back of the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
You walk up and down and into the... And
hot
then you can walk around in the hot springs and you can find stuff in the hot springs. I think there's an ice heal in the hot springs.
What? Okay, yeah. I'm moving to that town.
We could live here.
Nice.
That's here.
We could live here. That's my raft quote. Every time we play raft and find a new island. Oh, we can live here.
That's what I've been doing when we play Sons of the Forest. Mm-hmm. We can live here.
And then you actually...
Let me build a house.
You build houses and bridges everywhere we go.
Everywhere.
We go. Like, not just a shelter, but bridges across any kind of body of water or any kind of crevasse. You are getting very good at it. It's adorable.
I'm getting really good at building bridges.
Speaking of that, when we're done recording, can we play that game?
Yes, of course we can.
I'm a little bit obsessed with it. It's so fun. Anyway, did you do anything else? Because I did not.
Yes.
I just went to the gym.
I got the egg from the lady.
Oh my god. No, wait. I talked to the lady, and she was going to give me the egg, but she didn't.
Because you didn't have room.
Oh.
You need a spot open. So I grabbed the egg and I hatched it.
What is it?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you.
You son of...
But it is the last Pokemon that I quote-unquote caught this week. This year. And its name is No You.
No You?
No You. Like N-O space U.
I wonder if I can guess what it is with just the name.
I doubt it.
Probably.
You've never seen it.
I've never seen this.
No, it's new to this generation.
Okay, I'm excited. I want this.
It is a pre-evolution of a Pokemon that existed before, though.
Is it a baby?
It's a baby.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Whatever. I'll just tell you.
No, don't tell me.
Why?
Because I want to.
I don't think you'll want it.
So?
It is cute, but I just don't think it'll fit on your team, especially because you have Jafar already.
You just want it's a bird.
What? Jafar's not a bird.
Oh.
Yago's a bird.
Oh. You know.
Jafar's a psychic type.
Whatever. Anyway.
Do you want to know or no? If you really don't want to know, I won't tell you. But
no, I don't want to know.
Okay.
Don't tell me. Let's drop it.
Do you want to know what it's a pre-evolution to? I can tell you what it's pre-evolution to, and then you can decide.
Abra?
No.
What?
As far as I know, I don't think there's any 4-stage evolution Pokemon. Anyway, it's a pre-evolution to Wobbuffet.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you'll want that or
Wobbuffet's a
not.
bit of a baby himself.
Wobbuffet's cool, though.
Yeah.
He's got really high defenses. That's his whole thing.
He was part of Team Rocket, so...
Yeah, he was. You're right.
Automatically, he's cool. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for the baby.
Okay.
I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby. And then that's pretty much it until Flannery,
Yep,
Which
I'm ready
is-
for the gym.
the gym.
I went to the gym.
So we're going to take another break and then we will be back with Pokemon Center check-in. Welcome back from our break. Pokemon Master Jaylee, welcome back from our break. Pokefans and Pokemaniacs.
Gym time.
We're going to be talking about our gym teams and our times and our Pokedex numbers and all that sort of jazz. I'm going first this week because I believe you went first last week.
I don't remember. Are we talking about our teams first and then the gym? Or the gym and then our team?
Our team first and then the gym.
So the numbers after we beat the gym?
I just realized I missed a Pokemon. But I know who it is now.
Okay,
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about my team first and then we'll talk about the gym.
sure.
Because my team didn't change. I had Fojam,
Gross.
my level 20 Tentacool.
Ugh. Level 20 Tentacool.
Yeah.
Wasting your life.
Rock Hard, my level 23 Geodude.
Nice.
Seer, my level 25 Ralts, Curlia. That's who I didn't have written down here.
Oh, okay.
KFC, my level 25 Combuskin. Brave Bird, my level 27 Swellow. And Punchman, my level 28 Machoke.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, my turn? Okay, fine.
Otherwise, I'm going to forget.
Otherwise, I'm gonna forget. What?
I'm going to forget if you
You'll
don't
forget
go now.
about me. Okay, I gotta get my team in before Mac forgets about me. I had, and I'm actually very sad about this, my level 20 Gaston, my Grovyle, is my lowest on my team. My
And
Grovyle.
you were threatening to drop him all this week.
Yeah, he's kind of not doing well. Like, he's very useless.
Well, I wouldn't drop him quite yet.
Okay.
He hasn't evolved yet.
I had Oogie Boogie, my level 21 Aaron.
Yeah.
I had I had Enchantress, my level 22 Numel.
Yeah.
I had Cruella,
Linoon.
my Linoon / Furret, level 23. I had Iago, my Burb.
Yeah.
What-
Swallow.
Is he a Swallow yet?
Yeah, he's a Swallow.
He's 24.
No, he's 25.
He's not a Swallow. He is a Swallow. He's
He
pretty.
is a Swallow. Yeah, because I watched him evolve because
Right.
you were like, oh, it's a baby.
It's the baby.
Do you remember?
Anyway,
Yeah.
I had Iago, my level 25 Swallow. And then the VIP of my team is my Alakazam, my Jafar, level 29.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because between me doing the gym and you doing the gym, we did some trading.
We did some trading.
Yeah.
And they evolved. And it's good times all around. How was the gym for you?
It was easy. Everything was easy. I actually brought Fojam in, my Tentacool, because
How about
Lombre doesn't know any water type moves.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, well, Tentacool surely will learn a water type move through leveling up. So Lombre was already level 27.
Okay.
And I boxed him because I was like, you son of a bitch, you don't even have a water move. So I
dare
brought
you.
Fojam out and leveled it up 9 times. It was like level 11 when I caught it, and now it's level 20, and it still doesn't know a single water type move.
See, Tentacool is useless. Piece of trash. Get
It's
rid
not
of it.
useless.
Hit him
It's
with your
just-
car.
Hit him with your car. Jeez, bitching Camaro.
Yep.
I ran over my neighbor's tentacle.
Exactly.
No, he doesn't know a water type move. He knows acid, poison, sting, constrict, and supersonic. And I was like, well, you're not helpful to me. But that's fine, because my Machoke and my Geodude handled it. Like,
Yeah.
easy
Okay.
handled it. Geodude has magnitude, and Machoke had revenge and seismic toss and all of the things. So it was easy.
Yeah.
The things that we fought in here were things like Slugma and Numel and Meditite and a Kecleon.
Yep, that was new.
Weird Kecleon.
Gross.
He was like, I hope that you can handle heats of up to 368 degrees Celsius or something to that
Something
effect.
different, yeah.
It's basically just when rocks turn to magma was what he was quoting at us.
Okay.
And then he sends out a Kecleon. And I was like, huh?
It's not heat.
There's no heat from that. That's a normal type. And so I beat it up with my fighting type Pokemon.
I was confused with the gym going through all the holes and then the trainers popping up from the holes.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, I'm here. I needed a walkthrough for you because I didn't understand where I was in this gym and I got lost several times. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Did you fight everyone?
I
here?
did. I must have. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I fought like 4 or 5 of them, however many are there. Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
But
Yeah.
I used like my Alakazam the whole time because anytime I brought someone else out to give them a little try, they fainted.
Right.
And then Alakazam just like swept everybody.
Yeah.
So strong.
Alakazam is strong.
Yeah. I'm going to name it Miltank.
Miltank the Alakazam.
I'm changing my Alakazam's name to Milk Duds.
Milk Duds the Alakazam.
Yeah.
That should be your theme moving forward. Is every ace in the hole that you have. You
Change the
should
name to Milk Duds. I like it.
Well, I'm glad that you've had a lot of fun.
I did.
So you're right. There is 5 trainers in here: Slugma, Numel, Kecleon, Numel, Slugma, Meditite, Slugma, Numel.
That just sounded like you were speaking some kind of code.
Yeah, I know, but that's what they have. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Just kick their butts. And then we run into Flannery, which not 1, not 2, but 3 people have explained how amazing and beautiful she is. And I was like, she looks like a 14-year-old. What are you talking about?
She probably is.
But it's just, there's the little girl outside of the gym who's like, I go to the hot springs every day because I want to be beautiful like Flannery or whatever. And then there's one of the battle girl in the gym is like, I'm training every day to be strong and beautiful and intelligent like Flannery. And I was like, Jesus Christ. No wonder this is the fire type gym. Everyone's blowing smoke up your ass.
And then you get to her and you're like,
get to her.
Well, I guess you're cute, but what?
And she's like, hey, I'm hot shit. I inherited this fucking gym from my grandfather. And it's like, oh God, you're another Faulkner.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll put you down too, just like I did to
Rich
him.
baby.
And yeah, exactly. It's nepotism.
Yep.
And the thing is nepotism doesn't equal skill, as we prove in this one where I wiped her out without losing a single Pokemon. So for going from Watson, who's got like experience and wisdom of age, wiping my team several times, to this newbie who gets absolutely plastered on the ground.
It was a good experience. I liked it. It was a fun time.
She's got 2 Slugmas, level 26, which, by the way, outlevels most of my team.
Yep, same.
And a Torkoal, level 28, which matches my highest level Pokemon.
Yeah, it was not a fight.
It was still easy.
Yeah.
The Torkoal did wipe out 3 of my Pokemon. I just remembered because it used Overheat 3 times. in a row. It went overheat, wiped out my Pokemon, overheat, wiped out my Pokemon, overheat, wiped out my Pokemon, but that left it with nothing left. Because overheat, every time you use it, it lowers your special attack by 2 stages.
Oh. She's not very smart then.
No. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, here's Machoke. Machoke used Karate Chop. It was like whack, critical hit, dead.
Machoke, just look at this thing.
Yeah.
It'll run in fear.
Torkoal's got no steam left, which is
Poor
hilarious.
Torkoal.
Because
He's steamy.
he's a steam
Aw.
turtle. And yeah, that was it. That was the end of the fight. And it was easy and laughable.
Yeah, I had fun.
I don't understand why they do this in these games. There are at least 3 fire types introduced in this game. There's or not introduced in this game. Well, yes. But the point is there's Numel and Torkoal, and they could have used all the other fire types. They could have used Ponyta and Growlithe.
I feel like they did this with fire type gym in the last game too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the games they do this. I don't understand. Like Morty,
Yeah.
right? Morty, they gave him 2 Haunters and a Gengar or something
And
like
then
that.
with the Steel Gym too, they never gave them the new Pokemon.
Right. Well,
last gen.
Steelix. She had Steelix.
Oh, did she?
Yeah,
was
but she had
missing
2 Magnemite. You're right. That's so weird.
something. Yeah.
Instead of having one of the new Steel types, or this gym where it has 2 Slugma. Slugma are from
Yeah.
Johto. Numel is from this. Why didn't you guys give her Numel? You gave other people in her gym Numel.
Yeah.
I think the gym leader should be a showcase of the power of this generation's Pokemon.
I agree. They should have the strongest and they should have the newest and
Yeah.
the most shiniest Pokemon.
Right.
Yeah.
Roxanne has a Geodude and a Nosepass. And it's like, okay, Nosepass, yeah, but Geodude, no.
Yeah.
You should have a different rock type. Have Aaron. Imagine how tough the first gym would be, even if they had like a level 9 Aaron.
Aaron is strong.
Yeah. But it's also steel type, so that would have been like, oh shit, I don't know what to do against this thing. This is actually tough. And then Brawly should have had a Makuhita, like he does, and a Medicham, I thought. That would have been like, oh shit. What is this thing?
I find in some of the gyms, like some of the trainers prior to the gym leader they have more impressive Pokemon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel you.
Or sometimes confusing ones, like the
Very
Meditite in
confusing.
the electric gym.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? Like, at least the Kecleon kind of makes sense, because Kecleon has an ability called Color Change. And it means if it's hit with a certain type of attack, so say you hit it with a fire type attack, it becomes fire type after you
Right.
hit it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what Color Change does. So I guess that part sort of makes sense, but like...
But then you could put it in any gym.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not fire specific.
But the gym leader not having the types of that were introduced in that generation, like I was saying, Morty, not having Misdreavus, which is the Johto ghost, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make sense. No.
No sense whatsoever.
And does that continue in like future games?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there will be like for example, in Generation 6, and I know that this is just to demonstrate the gimmick of Generation 6, but the fighting type gym leader, her ace is a Generation 4 Pokemon.
Oh. Okay.
That's her ace, not like, so how
Yeah.
Flannery has Torkoal, Karina's is Lucario, which is a Generation 4 fighting type.
That's weird.
But it's to demonstrate Mega Evolution in that game. So I kind of get it, but also like at the same time, it's like there are fighting types introduced in Generation 6. They could have used them.
That should be at the gym leaders team.
It's weird. It's weird, and I think that gym leaders are mishandled sometimes. I
Fair.
think like a good example of a gym leader fucking just showboating on you is Whitney, honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whitney's like, here's a normal type Pokemon introduced in this generation, and I'm going to shithouse you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Christ. You just roundhouse kicked me. Whitney, you asshole.
She will always be an asshole. There is not enough good shit lemonade on the earth
No,
for Whitney.
absolutely not. Anyway, we put Flannery in her place.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, well, thank you for doing that. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, spin this so you make it sound like it was your idea to lose. Sure. She's like, I'm all heated up, and I'm going to give you the volcano badge. No, not the volcano badge. That's Blaine's badge. The heat badge, maybe? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. She gives us a badge, and she gives us the TM for overheat, which I frisbeed into the garbage.
Not gonna use it.
No.
No, it just takes up too much.
It's a strong move, don't get me wrong, but it's got a bad accuracy, and it lowers your special attack if you use it.
Okay.
Yeah. I would rather use Flamethrower, which is much weaker, but has a better accuracy and doesn't lower my attack.
I like it.
And besides, I don't know if I'm even going to use fire type moves on my Blaziken. I will find out when it evolves and I get a better feel for what its stats are going to be. Right now, its attack is higher than its special attack, so I might just use fighting and flying type moves.
That's fair. Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see when we get
See
there.
what the future holds.
Yeah. And then we leave the gym, and Brendan is there.
Yeah.
He gives us the Go Goggles.
He gives us some goggles. And now I know what to do with them because I had no idea. I was like, why are you giving me these? You weird ass kid.
Yeah.
But
so we
now
can go
to the sandstorm.
into the sandstorm and catch us Cacnea and Trapinch and a bunch of other things. As well as find this generation's fossils.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So
Fun.
we'll talk about which fossils we're going to take because we should take opposite fossils.
Fair. Okay. I'll listen this time.
No, last time
We got the right fossils, but we got the
The-
same fighting
the
type.
same Hitmon. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
In Generation 1. That's
Anyway.
okay.
We'll talk more.
We'll talk. That's another correction from the very first episode, by the way.
Very, very,
Very first episode of this season.
Oh, okay.
As I mentioned that there were over 150 Pokemon.
Right.
But I couldn't remember how many there were.
You're right.
I was right, but it's 202 Pokemon.
Oh
We can
my.
catch 202 Pokemon in Ruby and Sapphire without connecting to Fire Red Leaf
Oh
Green.
my god. What's your Pokedex at?
Oh, that's a good point. My time after beating Flannery was 29:30, but I think that's way skewed.
Yeah, mine is skewed too because I've been like
Using
the
speed up and stuff like that, yes. But my Pokedex number isn't skewed. I don't think. I guess it could be wrong, but my Pokedex number right now is 52 caught and 83 seen.
Oh my god. Yeah. Mine is only 32 caught, 72 seen.
Oh.
Which I think 32 caught is more than I've caught in the last 2 generations.
Not the first one. I think the first one you had like 80 or 90.
Maybe. But yeah, this is all I've caught and
Yeah.
seen.
Definitely more than you caught in the second generation.
I
The
gave
second
up.
generation, I don't think you got over 30.
Pokemon Gold, I just gave up. It was a low point in my life. I'm sorry.
Aw. I mean, once you
I was
found
bored.
Miltank,
Yeah, once I found Miltank, I needed nothing else.
you were like, "That's it.
It was me and the cow.
I've beaten the game."
Soulmates.
That's so funny. But now I have a Golem and a Machamp, thanks to you.
Yeah, and you don't need nothing else, so you're good. You can stop catching and let me catch up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
So, wait, what did you say it was?
What?
30, 34?
32 that I
32?
own.
So just 20 Pokemon. That's easy.
Yeah, but by the time we record next week, you'll have 20 more Pokemon, so then I'll be behind 40. Don't you know how math works?
I'll catch 40.
I'm liking where I'm at right now. I'm not disappointed in myself.
I am very proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pull up. So if you could close your eyes for a second.
Oh, I sure can.
Can you please tell me who this is?
Is that, is a dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it the... Is that his name? I'm not saying it right. Hello, I have it in my notes. Hold on, because I caught one, right?
Yep.
Did I catch one? Yeah, he's the dinosaur guy. Don't show me. That's not gonna help anyway. It's not. I want to say Torchic, but it's not Torchic.
That's very close.
I know.
Torque.
Torcobra. Torg.
Cole.
Torkoal, the dinosaurs. Lava dinosaur. Torkoal.
It is Torkoal.
He's so cool.
He's not a dinosaur. He's a turtle.
Same thing.
Or tortoise, rather, I should say.
He looks like he's wearing bondage in that picture.
He is.
Just saying. Torkoal, the bondage Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Not quite.
My hopes and dreams.
Torkoal, also known as Kotasu. The coal Pokemon. He's a fire type. Torkoal's base stat total is 470, with an impressive defense and okay attack and special attack of 140, 85, and 85 respectively.
He's a strong boy.
However, its monotyping and its extremely low speed make it difficult to use in a competitive sense. It is tied with 3 other Pokemon for the slowest fire-type Pokemon in the game.
What?
To this day. Its first and originally unique ability, White Smoke, helps a little by preventing its stats from being lowered. But Torkoal has not seen any competitive viability until Sword and Shield, where it has the option to have Drought as an ability, which automatically sets up the Sunny Day effect, increasing the power of Fire-type moves as Torkoal enters the fight. It also gains access to the move Body Press, which is a move that uses Torkoal's defense to calculate damage rather than its attack stats. Torkoal's shell is reminiscent of a lump of coal. Despite this appearance, however, Torkoal does not have the rock type and is instead strictly fire type. Both Torkoal and Kotos, which is the Japanese name, Kotas, yeah, Kotas, seem to be portmanteaus of the word Tortas and coal. Torkoal, Kotas.
Sure.
A strange change made between the Diamond and Pearl games and their remakes Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl in the Pokédex entries state, "It burns coal inside its shell for energy. It blows out black soot if it is endangered." While the entry in the remake states, "It burns coal inside its shell for energy. It blows out black soot if it is in a tough situation." Weird change.
Yeah, very slight.
It's also weird to note that Torkoal has a similar defense mechanism to a squid.
Oh no! Oh no, he's a Fireland tentacle! Oh no! I have to release him.
I was also going to include another Pokédex entry in here because it stated about something about how Torkoal will die if it's like the fire inside of it goes out.
Oh, me too.
But then, so that's its Moon Pokédex entry. But then its Ultra Moon Pokédex entry, which is just like, it's not even a remake of Moon. It's more like a director's cut of Moon.
Okay.
It says that if the fire if it runs out of coal, then it just stops moving. Mm-hmm. So it's like one is like, it dies if its fire goes out. And the other one is like, if he runs out of fire, then he gets sleepy and he can't do anything.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I would carry him.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to include those Pokédex. I just liked the random change between the originals and the remakes.
They're so slight. I like the Pokédex entries. They're very fun, and I like how you do them.
Yeah. Thank you. I like doing them.
I'm glad you got through this episode and your voice is still here and you're feeling good. Just a reminder to all of our fans, we need your help If you love our podcast, please like, follow, and subscribe to us on Instagram and Patreon at Route to Victory Road Podcast. We appreciate all of your support always. You can find our podcast on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and most other podcatchers. And please share with your friends and family. We appreciate all of the support.
This week, the Poke Quote comes from Pokemon Black and White. It comes from a backpacker that you find on the Route 17 gatehouse. And he says, wasting money is bad, but wasting time is even worse because there are some things that can only be done now.
That's so true. And inspiring.
And that is why I included this quote today and why I'm recording while I'm sick.
Okay, fine.
Wasting time is worse than wasting money.
Whatever helps you sleep. That or a bunch of NyQuil.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and continuing to... Thank you, everybody, for listening and continuing to listen every week.
I hope you're not watching.
We appreciate you being here and listening to us be fools and have just like a bunch of fun playing these games, experiencing them for the first time or re-experiencing them as the case may be. And we will see you next time on the Route to Victory Road.
Ugh, adjusting. My leg is asleep because there's a dog on it. Ugh. Okay, Gucci. I'm good for another 10 minutes.